What's going on, Rob here, Jack of all trades, master of none. I just want to let you know that I already started working on the lawn. This is what was this, April of 2016 now. The lawn's still actually pretty nice from last year. I do my best to keep the weeds out of it, but what I want to show you I only found it in liquid form this year. It's Scott's Turf Builder Plus 2. It has to have the Plus 2 on there. Okay, and this is what I normally use also to keep the weeds out of between the sidewalk and everything. You know how weeds grow and the little lines between the sidewalk, wherever. The grass and weed killer, I pick up any kind of grass and weed killer right there. But the Turf Builder Plus 2, like I said, I only found it in liquid form, so I'm about to put this down right now. I don't got none of the plants out right now, but some of them are coming up already. I'll put pictures up out in front of the house. Normally there's a lot of color. In the lawn, there's a little bit bare spots here and there. Right in here, they're thin, not bare spots, thin spots. So what I use in here is Kentucky bluegrass, but I pay for the little bit more expensive Kentucky bluegrass because there's less weeds when you buy the better grass. There's less inert material in there. But the alyssums are actually coming up right now. I normally go buy them myself, but I planted some this year, and those are the alyssums. That's going to be a whole border of white right there, normally what we have. Then behind the white we have a whole lot of not geraniums, begonias. So I'm going to go ahead and put the Turf Builder Plus 2 down. And one more thing I wanted to show you that I picked up. I had these last year for the first time, and they are awesome. Dahlias. These right here, they bloom real nice. It was like $4 or $5 for three of them, so it was $10, and there were 6 of them. So I bought those. I'm gonna plant those. Those came up really good last year also. So I just want to show you the lawn and what I'm starting with. I didn't aerate this year. This year I do have to get it aerated. I didn't aerate it, and instead of power raking it, me and my son raked it really good. Then, like I said, I'm gonna make my own aerator this year. If not, I'm gonna rent it. Anyways, good luck on your lawn. Just post it. Keep in contact with me. Let me know how your lawn's going. One thing I garbage picked, I showed you, is my edger, and it's coming along really nice. Look at that, well manicured. I used to just edge it with the weed whacker, but now I edged it with the actually gas edger. Alright, thanks for watching, thanks for following, bye bye. Okay, I'm not gonna put the grass seed down today. Normally I would have done it sooner, but I just really haven't had time. But you want to put your grass seed down in the spring, and we've been getting some kind of cold spring in Chicago here. I think it's going to go straight into summer and not even have spring. But you don't put your grass seed down when it's cooler, so you don't got to keep watering it every day. Now these right here, since I put the Turf Builder Plus 2 down because it's a weed killer also, I'm not going to plant any of these today. I'm probably going to give it 2 or 3 days, and then after 2 or 3 days, then I'm going to go ahead and put the grass seed down. When I put my grass seed down, like I said, I used actually I think this year I got Schultz, but I put it in with this right here. So when you sprinkle grass seed, when people say, it just kills me to see people put grass seed down and just throw it and expect it to grow. You have to get it in the dirt. You have to get it around the dirt. So I use that little weed weasel, and that's what I, on the little spots that are in the grass, that's why I put the weed weasel in, and I go ahead and get it in there, and it's going to be completely full. People are already asking me how I got my grass so green. I really didn't do nothing. Just the end of last season, I put believe it or not, Turf Builder Plus 2 down again. So, but I had it in the pellet form, is which I prefer. When you put down your weed and feed or whatever in pellet form, make sure you wet the grass first. The reason why you gotta wet the grass first is when you're spreading it, it has to stick onto the weeds, the leaves of the weeds, and that's what helps to kill the weed. So either way it goes, the grass and weed killer I got because I try to get rid of every weed, but the grass and weed killer isn't for the middle of the lawn. That's for you kind of trim it around the edge or along the fence line that you don't want stuff growing right there. That's what I put that down for. Alright, anyways, those are the dahlias, and then look for my other video. I'm going to have pictures of how I got the alyssums and the begonias and all the other plants too. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.